Now, your forecast first, sponsored by Matax Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
We've seen some rain showers in the area. We've also seen those change back over to a little bit of some mix and snow as well. And you can still see that we do have precipitation still trying to slowly exit off to our southeast and east this evening, with temperatures right around the freezing point, 33 degrees in Champaign as well as in Danville. Decatur is there as well. So is Mattoon. We were watching some snow showers fall on the first mid-weather camera there on a roofing dog in it. But those have now begun to kind of taper off a little bit more. And so again, we're waiting for that precipitation to exit the area. Then we'll be looking at dry conditions overnight tonight for much of tomorrow. Winds have now changed direction out of the northwest. In some spots, still gusting to around 20 to 25 miles an hour. It's actually going to be a cloudy night tonight as well as a majority of the day tomorrow as well. We're waiting until Friday for our next system. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
We told you about a teacher accused of sending cringe-worthy messages to his students. Now, more people are coming forward. And several crews battled a grain elevator fire this morning. Why it took them longer than usual to get there. And your stimulus check could be hitting your bank account before you know it. We'll tell you why. Some say it's not enough.
Watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
That there were a lot of things in school that I noticed and I thought was weird.
Former students at one school want their voices heard. They're using social media in hopes to create change. Good evening. I'm Mark Maxwell in for Paul and Jennifer tonight. We've told you before about an English teacher at Blue Ridge High School now under investigation. Students accusing him of sending unwanted, sometimes uncomfortable messages to minors. Now a Facebook group is coming together to help them share their experiences. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays joining us live from the newsroom. Jamie, what is this group up to? What are they doing here?
Mark, it's called Blue Ridge High, The Reckoning. The Facebook page says Blue Ridge School District has a long history of covering up for teachers at the expense of their students, and it continues to this day. On the page, there are several accounts from people who say they had inappropriate interactions with the teacher. They are hoping that this can be a place for everyone affected to share their stories without threats of being silenced. I spoke with the former student at Blue Ridge High School who posted on that page. She says she went into the English teacher's room. Other students were there. That's when she heard a conversation between the teacher and her friend.
One of my friends started talking about her relationship with her boyfriend and about how they were having issues. And then the English teacher started asking her if they rolled around the hay yet, if she's ever rolled around the hay, how she feels about, just basically her sexual experiences with both this boyfriend and, her whole life.
Police say they are continuing to investigate. The superintendent would not say whether or not specifically this teacher is still employed at the school, but a message posted on the district's website says when school starts back on January 5th, Mrs. Flannel will be teaching English 1 and English 2 classes. Live in the newsroom, Jamie Mays, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Perhaps some news there. Jamie, thank you. A statement on the district's website says, in part, quote, the district is unable to provide additional details or answer specific questions because of confidentiality requirements that involve both personnel and student matters. However, be assured the school district has taken all precautions to ensure the safety of students, which is the district's highest priority. Here's an update tonight. A former Gifford paramedic will spend 13 years behind bars for sexually assaulting a patient. 48-year-old Jeffrey Sanford, found guilty in October. He forced a 49-year-old woman to perform oral sex on him in an ambulance last year. Prosecutors also say he had sexual misconduct with 3 other individuals, including a 10-year-old girl. At his sentencing hearing, the judge said the paramedic destroyed public trust in calling for an ambulance. Several Urbana homes and a car were damaged with gunfire last night. It happened near the intersection of Hunter Street and South Learman Avenue shortly after midnight. Police believe people in 2 different vehicles were shooting at one another. They recovered 25 shell casings on scene. No one was injured, but they are asking anyone with surveillance cameras in the area to check them out and contact police with what you find. New tonight, a man was killed after a single rollover crash in Macon County yesterday morning. It happened near Route 51 and Riley, just south of Elwyn. The sheriff's office says when they got there, the 45-year-old man from Mount Zion was alive. He died after he was taken to the hospital. The cause of that crash remains under investigation tonight. The coroner has not yet released the man's name. Crews say no one was hurt after a grain elevator caught fire in Homer. It happened before 8 o'clock in the morning at Bunge Milling on Coffeen Street. The Homer fire chief says it took 10 minutes to get there because a train was blocking the crossing. He says a small fire started out near a motor in the basement and went up the elevator.
One of the legs that go up to the top of the elevator, the grain was on fire that was inside the leg. So we took a couple panels down and then we sprayed some water. It took quite a bit of time to do all that, but we had a lot of help from multiple different districts around here.
Some treacherous work there. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. If you've heard about contaminated water on Facebook, it's possible you heard misinformation. Aqua America clarifying rumors tonight about Danville's water. A spokesperson telling us its yearly report was misinterpreted. Aqua sources its water from the Vermilion River. It then processes that water to use in your homes. A post on Facebook claims that all Danville water carries fungus in it. Aqua says water from that river has the potential to do so, but that's why they clean it. Company standards say Danville's water is supposed to be tested for contaminants every 2 hours. Decatur has $1 million to send to small businesses affected by the pandemic, but only a small window to get that money out the door. The city was only just informed they got the money from the state a week ago, and now they have 1 week to give it out according to state guidelines. City officials are scrambling to put the program together in 1 week's time. It will be used to cover a range of business expenses.
So we are addressing specifically the needs of small businesses, specifically hotels, and assisting them with utilities, businesses that had to spend extra money like on PPE and different equipment.
The application for that money is live on the city's website. Businesses will ask for financial information on that form and for proof they were impacted by COVID-19, and who hasn't been. Applications officially closing on January 6th. $600 stimulus checks are slowly starting to show up in the bank accounts of Americans nationwide. But while many are happy to get some amount of money, others feel it's not quite enough. Generally speaking, single people making less than $75,000 a year will get one of those stimulus checks. Married couples making up to $150 grand. A woman we talked to already got her check, but she says it barely scratches the surface for so many people.
It's almost an insult that, it's a handout, and when they talk about like this is supposed to save us, and because they're wanting this to pass, and so they can save us American citizens, and it's like, but that's not going to do it. There's so much more needed.
She's retired, and she says she plans to use her money at local businesses to help them out through tough times. One county going back against the state, rolling back, relaxing COVID-19 restrictions, where indoor dining will soon start up once again. Plus this.
Now we have 1,000 that we can give out today.
Hospital workers already starting to get that shot in the arm, the vaccine. Who else got in line to get their shots today?